Hello everybody, my name is Syed Amaan and come back with me to June 1st, 2001. A man ran through the corridors of the hospital distributing sweets to doctors, nurses, patients, families of patients. Why? I took my first breath that day and I don't know why my grandfather ran with sweets. I decided to reignite that happiness on his face every time he sees me until the last breath. My parents neither had amazing wealth nor awesome formal education. All they had was innate wisdom and golden hearts. I grew up in the city of Hyderabad. Yes, for some awesome biryani, come home. As an early teen, I had fabulous friends. We ran together, swam together, jumped over fences, crashed into random weddings. I look back at those photographs and smile with a little pain. My first realization: friendships fade. Who was your childhood hero? To me, it was Kalam sir. I bunked classes to sit in the library and read his books. I watched him talk. He shaped my teens. It was the scariest moment of my life. The day we lost him, I felt like the skeleton is trying to escape through my skin. I walked onto the stage in the morning assembly. 1,000 people, 2,000 eyes on me. My first ever speech. I turned the most scariest moment into the most exhilarating one. To understand his life better, I distributed newspapers in the morning. End of the month, 900 rupees taught me resilience and I felt closer to my hero. In class 9th, I was elected vice captain and I was enjoying every bit of my new role. That is when Deepika came into my life. I asked her, I wouldn't settle for me, why would you? She smiled, and my third realization: human bonds are amazing. Before meeting her, I had a hard time understanding people's emotions. I felt home at the realm of rationality and logic. The best conversations to me were like brainstorming sessions with plenty of room for unconventional thoughts and what ifs. My school knew this and they sent me to competitions: debates, elocutions, essays, weird round box thinking competitions. I lost many and won some. I won elocution prize from the governor of Himachal Pradesh. I wrote an essay on Operation Polo and liberation of Hyderabad. I won that. In class 10th, I turned towards introversion. This combination of introversion and close friends played out well for me. Me and Deepika scored 10 CGPA in class 10th, and I cannot forget the beautiful smile on my mom's face. Do you remember the day you have to choose what to study next? It is a hard time because a decision for something is a decision against something else. The next 2 years I spent exploring. I went to hackathons at IIIT Hyderabad BITS, internships at IIM Indore GLA University. Those days I felt like a battery. Weekdays, math, physics, chemistry drained me. Weekends, internships, hackathons, events recharged me. This opened my eyes to the world of hustle, and I felt my fourth realization: being a workaholic is amazing. After 12th, my life turned upside down. I wanted to help my family financially or not burden them with my college expenses. Looking at my two younger siblings, I almost gave up on college. That is when Joey said, "Don't give up. Is that what a dinosaur would do?" I walked up to my father and said, "I want a laptop." I took my bike, went up a hill in middle of Hyderabad to a beautiful library. It had an amazing view. I sat there and googled the best entrepreneurship school in the world. It said Babson College. I checked if they offered any free courses. Yes, they did, and I enrolled. I googled top skills for the next decade. Google gave me a list. I picked some and found resources to master those skills. I went home and gave my phone to my sister to hide it somewhere. The next few months I spent in the library all alone. Parvez came to the library every day. He was an engineering dropout with long hair and characteristic smile. He was learning and working to build his own startup with an awesome team. By then, I taught myself digital marketing and I helped my friends build a startup and take it through an accelerator program in T Hub, Hyderabad. To stay closer to the startup ecosystem, I went to Bangalore and got selected in an IIM Bangalore incubated startup called My Captain. I was excited to relocate to Bangalore when something unexpected happened. My father had a severe heart attack. Watching him battle for his life shattered me. I thought it was best to stay in Hyderabad and choose a more conventional path than to risk it all with a startup. I prepared for JEE, gave JEE, and scored 97 percentile. I came to Thapar because of its scholarship schemes. Less than 10 months later, standing in front of you in the Toastmasters Club feels unreal. Why did I name my speech The Photograph? Like a photograph, life is not made of bright moments, it develops from the negatives. One question: did you ever feel like your entire life is a big school examination? I sure did, and I certainly wasn't well prepared. My name is Syed Amaan, and that was my time. Thank you.